John Ulzheimer is known as one of our nation's most recognized credit experts. Having worked for 28 years in the credit industry, John has become one of the most prolific speakers about credit and the go-to authority on answers to credit-related questions. Credit Countdown with John Ulzheimer.
Hey there, this is John Ulzheimer. I am a consumer credit expert. I have almost 30 years of experience in the credit industry. I have spent time at FICO, which is the company behind the FICO credit scoring system, and Equifax, which is one of the 3 generally recognized credit reporting agencies in the U.S. I'm coming to you today from Atlanta rush hour traffic, so we have plenty of time to talk. And today's topic is going to be a little bit of the point-by-point comparison of FICO and VantageScore. I get a lot of questions about, what's the difference between FICO and VantageScore, which score's better, which score lenders use, which one should I check, and so we're going to answer all those questions today. Let's answer the which score do lenders use questions first. So FICO and VantageScore is a whole lot like Ford and Chevrolet, or Pepsi and Coke. It's mayonnaise or Miracle Whip. They're kind of the same thing, but they're not. And lenders can pick and choose which they want to use, just like you get to pick and choose which kind of car you drive, what kind of beer you drink, what kind of cheese you put on your sandwiches. It's just another product offering. Both scores are widely used. FICO has been around much, much longer. They've been around, or the company's been around since the 1950s. Their credit bureau scores have been around since 1989. The VantageScore credit scores have been around since 2006. So they both have been around for quite some time. Both of the scores are used multiple billions of times every year. And that was billions with the letter B, mind you. So really, as far as usability and market share, both of them are used a ton by a variety of companies. What's the difference? The difference is that they're built by 2 entirely different companies. So FICO is built by FICO, which is its own publicly traded company, and VantageScore is really a collaboration of the 3 credit reporting agencies. Did the scores work? You bet. They absolutely work. In fact, it would be illegal to use them in the United States if they didn't work. Under the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, in order for a credit score to be used in the U.S., it has to be empirically derived, which means it has to be built using sound and accepted mathematical techniques, and it has to be what's called demonstrably sound. And in English, what that means is that you have to be able to demonstrate that the scoring model works in order for it to be used. So empirically derived, demonstrably sound, and so you can't use a credit scoring system in the U.S. if it doesn't actually work. That would be illegal. So both of the models absolutely work. They both share the same score range, 300 to 850. So, but they're not aligned, meaning that a 700 on FICO doesn't mean a 700 on VantageScore. So if your credit score is a 700 under one of the scoring platforms, it doesn't mean that it's going to be the same under one of the other scoring platforms. They are in fact different. They both do consider similar information, so credit report information, your payment history, debt, how old your credit report is, inquiries, but they don't consider all that stuff the same way. Why? Because it's 2 entirely different companies that have built the scoring models. And if it was just going to build the same exact thing over again, then then there would be no difference. Distribution. Where do lenders get FICO scores? Where do lenders get Vantage scores? So that's a really easy one. They get them from the credit bureaus, and the credit bureaus only. The credit bureaus are the licensed distributors of FICO's scores and VantageScore scores. And so Wells Fargo or Chase or Citibank or Discover or Amex or Cap One, when they pull your credit report, they're getting a credit score at the same time that they're pulling your credit report. So it doesn't really matter what brand of score, that's when they're getting it. As far as how you can get your scores, there are a ton of places, and you're not going to need a credit card because you're not going to have to buy them, because there's so many places that are willing to give you your FICO and your VantageScore credit scores for free. Probably the easiest way to get a FICO score is just to go to Experian's website. Experian is giving away free FICO scores. Discover on Discover's website. Discover gives away free FICO scores, even if you're not a Discover customer. VantageScore. I think we probably have all seen the Credit Karma advertisements, the Credit Sesame advertisements. Those are VantageScore credit scores. So there are and literally the list, in addition to those few options that I gave you, there literally is a list of dozens and dozens of other places where you can get free FICO scores and free VantageScore credit scores. And so, hey, John, which one should I get? Get them all. You know, if they're giving them away for free, I don't understand why you would limit yourself to only getting one or two of those options. In my mind, as long as, you know, companies are giving away free credit reports and free credit scores, I will gladly take them, no problem. Because I think consumers, you know, the more information to which I have access, the more educated I am as a consumer, the better job I'm going to do in managing my credit reports and my credit scores. So hopefully that helps you a little bit today, understanding the difference between FICO and VantageScore. If you have any other questions, drop them in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching. I'm still in Atlanta traffic, and will be for a while. Have a great rest of your day.
For more videos and credit tips from John Ulzheimer, go to www.tradelinesupply.com.